Well, hello again, Bruins fans and hockey fans in general. I'm Scott Travis with another Scott Travis Sports News Bruins preview. Tonight, the Bruins are playing the Montreal Canadiens at the Garden, Game 2 of the season. Canadiens come in 1-0, having beaten Toronto 3-1 on their opening night. And the Bruins, of course, are coming off a very disappointing 6-2 loss at home to the Winnipeg Jets on Thursday night, where basically, let's just tell it the way it was. Nothing went right. Other than the first period where the Bruins looked like they had some life and they played a pretty good game and had a good first period, but then Winnipeg basically took over in the second and third period. The Bruins didn't bury their offensive chances. The only offense they got was from Krejci and Pasternak, that line. So we'll see what happens tonight. Tuukka Rask kind of was left out to dry. There were a lot of down low turnovers, and the young defense, made some key mistakes. But he, again, didn't really, make any of those saves where you say, wow, that's good. Glad we got a good goaltender in that. He didn't make any of those. So we're going to see. And the key to tonight's game, obviously, the Bruins need to play better top to bottom. The forwards need to play in all three zones. They can't forget and get caught up in the, new offensive attack that they're trying to do. But the other part of it is the matchup, as it's been over the last several years between the Bruins and the Canadiens, comes down to Tuukka Rask versus Carey Price. Now, Carey Price is an actual elite goaltender. He's the defending Hart Trophy winner for MVP and the Vezina Trophy winner for League's Best Goaltender. And if you look at his numbers, in his career against the Bruins, he's 21-8-3 with a .923 save percentage and a 2.38 goals against average. Whereas Tuukka, again, in his career against Montreal, is 3-13-3 with a .905 save percentage and a 2.73 goals against average, and he's 0-7-3 at the Garden versus Montreal. So he's never even beaten them in the Garden in a regular season game. So I mean, that's the one thing you got to look at, and you want to see if we're going to go anywhere. You're going to see if we have an elite goaltender, which I'm not convinced, because as soon as some of the veteran defensemen weren't available, all of a sudden Tuukka looked average. So some people thought I was a little rough on him in my post-game comments, but you know what? If you're going to be paid like a top elite goaltender, you better make the saves. You better bail out your team. And you certainly shouldn't go to the press and say, well, everybody's going to step up. No, you say, you know what? I got to help out our young team, and I should make those saves if we're going to compete. I'm the veteran guy, and I'm the one getting top dollar to play net. That would be something that he should say, but he doesn't say anything like that. So we'll get a good look at it tonight, folks. Tuukka Rask, who can't beat Montreal. He never has, and, I would say this would be his last chance, and I would start preparing either Gustafsson or someone else to play against Montreal. That way, if we do actually make the playoffs and we have to play them, we'll have somebody else that can play against them, because it's not going to be Tuukka Rask. That's just my gut feeling. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Not usually, but I could be wrong. Basically, the lineup, it's going to be basically the same lineup. It's, Marchand, Bergeron, Eriksson as a line. You got Matt Bolesky with Krejci and Pasternak as a line. Jimmy Hayes, Spooner, Brett Connolly is going to be the third line again. The only changes coming up are Jonas Kemppainen is out. Max Talbot slides in on the fourth line. Chris Kelly goes over to center. So Talbot on the left, Kelly at center, and Zach Rinaldo on the right. The defense, again, pretty much the same with one change. I'll tell you what that is. It's going to be Torrey Krug and Adam McQuaid as your top pairing, which is of concern with no Zdeno Chara. He's out again, and Seidenberg's out till probably November, December with his back surgery. Matt Irwin, who struggled in his first game, got his pocket pick, which led to a goal, but we'll see how he bounces back. Might have just been nerves and unfamiliarity and so forth. We'll see if he bounces back. He's going to be lined up with Kevin Miller, and then it'll be Joe Morrow paired with Colin Miller, who I felt shouldn't have been a scratch in Game 1. He's in for Zach Trotman, who are the scratches. He's out scratched tonight. So the scratches are Trotman, Kemppainen, and Tyler Randall, who's yet to see action in either of the games, but we'll see. We'll probably end up seeing him soon, especially if things don't turn around tonight. But let's just say, boys, the Bruins got to play better. Top to bottom, 60 minutes. They got to get back. They can't allow odd man rushes, giveaways. They can't let people alone in front. And Tuukka Rask has to play really well, okay? Where there's no secret. The Bruins are struggling. They're in transition. We need good goaltending, okay? Because Montreal's going to get it from Carey Price. They always get it from him. So we'll see what happens. The game's tonight, 7:05 at the Garden. Go Bruins. Let's hope we can snap out of this quick, because the schedule doesn't get any easier after tonight. The Bruins are off till Monday afternoon when they host the Tampa Bay Lightning, who of course went to the finals last year. So it doesn't get any easier. There's no break in the schedule, and then the Bees go on the road. So time to get a win, time to change momentum and so forth for past unsuccess versus Montreal. But anyway, be sure to follow me on Facebook, Scott Travis Sports News, and my YouTube videos are all at Scott Travis Sports News on YouTube. And then at Twitter, it's at Scott Travis SN. Thanks for watching. Go Bruins. I'll be talking to you guys soon. Keep an eye out for my post-game wrap-up. Thanks.